Hi, my name is Bell Huang, and in this video, I'm gonna go into a deep dive of some of the common mistakes my students make in algebra. I see them doing these mistakes over and over again in my years of experience as an educator, and I hope that you will not do the same.
I'm picking the topic of algebra as some of my students find algebra really difficult to understand. Algebra involves alphabets, and numbers and alphabets are two separate systems entirely, so my students find it difficult to wrap their heads around it. The first common mistake I'm going to show you is quadratics. What is quadratics? Quadratics is simply an expression with variables such that the highest degree is actually 2, and they're commonly seen everywhere.
In this example, students often take x plus 2 bracketed and squared equals to x squared plus 4. Okay, what they do is they take the first term, which is x, and they square it, and the second term, which is 2, and they square it, and that's how they get x squared plus 4. But they ignore the fact that the first term, which is x, can be multiplied with 2. So there's actually missing values there. What is missing? The missing value is actually 4x. So why is that? How do you get 4x?
So where did the 4x come from? It's obtained by multiplying x with 2 at the top right hand corner and also 2 with x at the bottom left hand corner.
The next example involves square roots. Most students think that if you square root x squared plus 16, since x squared and 16 are both square numbers, the result you will get is x plus 4. But that's not true, it's incorrect. Why is it incorrect? To test out the logic, we can try substituting a value. Say we substitute x equals to 3, then square root of x squared plus 16 is equals to square root of 3 squared plus 16. And if going by the previous logic, then that will give you 3 plus 4, which is 7. But that's not true. So if you try to square root 3 squared plus 16, which is equals to square root of 9 plus 16, you get 5. And it contradicts with the earlier result that we got, which is 7. Hence, that's why when you square root x squared plus 16, the result remains as square root x squared plus 16. You cannot simplify any further. Last common mistake made involves reciprocal functions. Say you have 1 over 3x. A lot of times students think that the answer is 3x to the power of negative 1. When you have 1 over 3x, both the 3 and the x are raised to the power of negative 1 when you move it up. So you cannot raise x to the power of negative 1 and leave 3 without the power. That will be incorrect. So a better way is just to leave the 3 as a denominator and move the x upwards. Hence, the final result is 1/3 x to the power of negative 1.
Algebra is really easy. You just have to remember that all the alphabets represent unknown numbers and hence they follow normal arithmetic rules. Just keep that in mind and you can solve all kinds of algebraic problems.
Hi, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you like the tips that I shared. If you'd like us to do more similar videos, please type and comment below. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe.